Wait a minute, this isn't my show. This is the Fandom Fight Summer Series Tournament, and we have a big match ahead of you today. It's the number 1 versus the number 32. I might have this backwards depending on the mirroring of the camera, but who cares? I am your host for the evening, Nico Suave Regoli, and I'm joined by Kane the Hurricane McMillan. How are you today, sir?
I'm tired. I got to go see Aladdin here in a bit, so it's exciting. But yeah.
You ain't never had a friend like me, sir. You ain't never had a friend like me. But joking aside, let's get into pre-match promos right now.
Hey, everybody. Guess what? The Kingdom is here. We have the number 1 seed for a reason. Dominic Rizzi is 5-1 for a reason. He is the only person in this community who can take down Robert Parker. He's going to win this tournament. He's going to bring the singles title back to the Kingdom. Rizzi, take it away.
Oh, hey, I'm back, and I guess I'm in for a title shot now. Oh, wow, it's good to know that I've merited that much value in these fan leagues here. But yeah, I made everyone late, and everyone's pissed at me, so I'm really not going to talk that much, but I'm just going to say, Little Boat, it's going to be good to face you off against you again. It's been a while.
Hi, it's Little Boat. Where I'm playing. I'm the 32 seed. That's going to be interesting. I'm playing Dom. Probably going to lose. If this was general movies, I think I'd have a better shot. I think that'd actually be really interesting. Maybe that'll happen, hopefully. Who knows? But Fandom, I don't think I can take Dominic, but maybe. We'll see. If I get something I like in round 2, like Disney or something like that, that could actually be good. So let's see what happens. I just, I want to take it to the last question. Whether I win or lose or whatever, if I can just keep it close, I'll be happy in the day. So let's get it started.
All right, so after those promos, Caleb finally showed up to something. Couldn't show up for Jim, but he showed up for Rizzi, so that's something, right? Just didn't show up for his partner. And Boatman, he's like, if this was movies, I have a shot. But I think Boatman doesn't put enough confidence in himself. And I think if that's the case, if you ever need confidence, Nico has a lot of that. So I think we'll send it over to the guy with a lot of confidence to do the actual introductions, Nico Suave Regoli.
Indeed, indeed. Introducing first, with a record of 0 victories and 1 defeat, representing Mischief Managed and coming in as the number 32 seed, Little Boat, Caleb Boatman. And his opponent, with a record of, 5 wins and 1 defeat. Representing the Kingdom and coming in as the number 1 tournament seed, the movie nerd, Dominic Rizzi.
Holy shit, somebody with an actual announcer's voice. That's amazing.
And that's why we have them. All right, but hey, this is how round 1 is going to work. You guys have all played here, so it should be nothing new. We're going to give you guys 10 questions from pre-selected categories, all worth 1 point apiece. There is no stealing because you're going to ask the same questions. You'll get 3 repeats and 1 challenge throughout the match. Any question, gentlemen? All right, I will give you guys your first question in James Bond. And the first question is, how many times has the book Casino Royale been adapted into a James Bond film?
Kane, what's your favorite type of poker?
The one with the cards.
I like to play Texas Hold'em every now and then online.
Is blackjack poker?
It's a card game.
3. I like that one. 2. 1. Markers down. We will start with Rizzi.
2.
2 is correct. And Boatman.
1 in 67, 1 in 2006, 2.
That is correct.
Little Boat, you don't get extra points for knowing the years.
All right, gentlemen, your next question is in the category of DreamWorks Animation. I'm responsible for this category being here, but I don't ever pick it as a strength. Who voices the villainous Pitch Black in Rise of the Guardians?
Great movie. Underrated movie.
But it's also movies like this that are why I never pick it as a strength, because I just want the movies with dragons in them.
Dragons, ogres, pandas, and talking lions.
Precisely.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. And we will start with Boatman.
I was between 2. Is it Jude Law?
Man. You're correct.
Oh! Yeah.
And Rizzi.
Go there for a second, game.
Rizzi.
Jude Law.
That is correct. And we are tied at second question, and the third question is in the category of Wizarding World. What is the name of the character played by Bonnie Wright in the Harry Potter series? I think this is what you call a softball.
If you know who Bonnie Wright is, yes.
Or if you're a Wizarding World fan.
Also true.
You're right. If we were like, who plays, what characters does Daniel Radcliffe play? Everyone knows that is Hagrid. 5, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. And we'll start with Rizzi.
Ginny Weasley.
That is correct. And Boatman.
Ginny Weasley.
And we are perfect through 3.
Nicely done, gentlemen. Your next category is Star Trek. And your question is, which Enterprise crew member was captured by law enforcement officials after breaking into a nuclear vessel in The Voyage Home?
I know you're currently watching some Star Trek films. Have you gotten to this one?
I've gotten past this one. Basically, what my stopping point for the longest time was Generations, about half an hour through, and now I'm finally getting through the Next Generation series.
Nice.
Well, not the TV series, not the TV series, the movie series. I mean,
yeah. If you had to review this movie in one word, what would it be? 5, 4,
fun.
3, 2, 1. Markers down. We'll start with Boatman.
I believe it's Spock.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
And Rizzi.
Is it Chekhov?
It is correct.
Fuck yeah.
Check off another answer on the board.
I watched this movie, but I am not a fan of Star Trek. This is why I was doubtful of this question.
All right. Your next question in Disney animation. What is the subtitle of the 2014 Planes sequel?
Yeah, does anyone really like to acknowledge Planes exists?
For the longest time, I thought it was a spin-off of Cars. And then I realized wow, of course the Cars #1 fan would say that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Rizzi.
I still can't believe this is fucking a car spin-off higher than the ground. I don't fucking know.
That is incorrect and no perfect rounds, Bowman.
I believe Planes, Fire, and Rescue?
That is correct.
Yes.
And we are at tie game.
All right. This one sends dread through my spine. Your next question is in the category of Fandom Oscars. Batman Begins and The Dark Knight were both nominated for the same Oscar in only one category. What was that category?
Yeah, I wonder who won this category. Sure as hell not me.
Yeah. The only Oscar I like sits in a dumpster in Sesame Street.
It looks trash. You ever watch Oscar and Grouchland?
I have not. It's been like, I'd say maybe 10 years since I've seen anything Sesame Street that wasn't in the Thanksgiving Day parade.
Oh, I watched it yesterday. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was a joke. All right. We'll start with Boatman.
The best film editing?
That is incorrect. And Rizzi.
Best cinematography?
That is correct.
Yes.
All right. Your next question is in the category of movie quotes. What Worlds of DC character says the following quote? Devils don't come from hell beneath us. No, they come from the sky.
I want to say something, but I don't want to give the answer away just for the sake of banter. So
that is a good idea. So I'll just point out that me and Bowman are wearing the same shirt. 5, 4, 3.
I'm not wearing the same shirt as you.
1. All right. We'll go with Rizzi.
Lex Luthor.
That is correct. And we'll go with Pizza Planet.
He likes Jolly Ranchers. Lex Luthor.
That is correct. It's a very close game, even though the seating is the complete opposite.
Hey, anything can happen in the Summer Series tournament as we move into our next category. In a galaxy far, far away, we're talking Star Wars. And your question is, what Marvel actress plays Dorme, one of Padme's handmaidens in Attack of the Clones?
You like Star Wars.
I do, but I will also acknowledge that this is probably the second weakest of the 11 films.
Fair enough. Are you looking for Rise of Skywalker?
Very much looking forward to that movie.
Will you admit it's a dumb name? 5, 4, 3.
It's objectionable. We'll have to see what the movie looks like.
Markers down. All right, we'll go with Boatman.
I couldn't think of anything. I just said Elizabeth Banks.
That is incorrect. And Rizzi.
Is it Rose Byrne?
It is.
Yes.
And not Rose Burns, as Kane hates to be reminded.
The reason I lost to Zach Ford in movie Warzone. Could have been 2-1. All right, next question is in Marvel. Which Marvel film features a mob boss named Howard Saint, a kind neighbor named Joan, and a hitman named the Russian?
That's not really a real name. That's just...
No, his first name is The, and last name is Russian.
I'd love to see that on a birth certificate.
4, 3, 2, 1. Marker's down. We'll go with Rizzi.
That'd be 2004's The Punisher.
That would be correct. And Boatman.
Hello, I am the. It's the Punisher.
That is correct.
And your final question in round 1 comes to us in the Marvel Cinematic, formerly universe, but now, in my opinion, multiverse. So the MCM. Not counting post-credits, what is Tony Stark's last line in the movie that started it all, Iron Man?
Very strong performance today by both competitors.
Absolutely. Right now we're at 8-6, and who knows what the post round 1 score will look like as soon as we're done with this question.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2. You guys both have your boards. 1. We will start with Boatman.
I believe it's I am Iron Man.
That is the correct answer. And Rizzi.
I am Iron Man.
That is correct for 9 points in round 1.
Whew, boy, 9-7 with Rizzi in the lead, but you'd be surprised if you just based this matchup on paper, because seeding is deceiving, as I like to say.
Yeah, and round number 2 is what we're going to get into, and that's going to work like this. I'm going to pull up a wheel from the famous wheelside.com, and pretty much since Rizzi is in the lead, he'll have an option to go first or second. If he wants to go first, he can spin, and if he likes what it lands on, he can keep it. If not, he can spin again. When he's stuck with whatever it lands on, you get 2 questions worth 2 points apiece, or you'll get 1 question if you decide to go to multiple choice. There is stealing in this round. Yeah, any questions? All right. Today's wheel is MCU, Player's Choice, Worlds of DC, Disney Animation, Studio Ghibli, Opponent's Choice, Marvel, DC, DreamWorks, and Fandom Oscars. All right, Rizzi, would you like to go first or second?
First.
First. All right, Rizzi going first. And it lands on the category of DC, non-Worlds of DC, though. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Well, I'm going to spin again.
All right, you're stuck with whatever it lands on. And it lands on the category of Marvel.
All right.
That
a little bit
worked out.
more confident about my non-MCU Marvel movies.
That worked out. Good job.
All right, I'm going to ask you your questions in Marvel.
All right.
Your first question is, what kind of alcohol is Pedro Pascal's character named after in Kingsman: The Golden Circle?
That'd be whiskey.
That is correct for 2 points. The next question is, in X-Men First Class, Eric has a violent visit to a bar in what South American country?
That would be Argentina.
That is correct for 2 points.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Our next question is, what element was the power source for Doc Ock's machine in Spider-Man 2?
I'm going to need multiple choice for that.
All right, is it A, dilithium, B, tritium, C, veridium, or D, benthium?
I think it's B.
B as in boy?
Yes, B as in boy.
That is correct for a point. And your next question is, who plays Bruce Banner's father in 2003's Hulk?
That'd be Nick Nolte.
That's correct for 2 points. And your final question is, which Marvel film has the characters of Ben Urich?
Urich.
Yeah. What Marvel films has the characters of Ben Urich, Jose Quesada, and Jack Kirby?
Daredevil.
That is correct for 2 points, going 9 for 10 in this round.
Whew, boy, that brings his score up to 18 as Boatman takes his spin.
All right, Boatman's going to need something he likes. And your first spin, Caleb Boatman, is in the category of DreamWorks.
I'll take it.
Ooh.
I figured he would, because he's the only one willing enough to take it. And your first question in DreamWorks Animation is, Caleb, didn't we just ask that? Or was this in testing?
Testing. We didn't ask this for the match.
Okay. I want to make sure. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right, the first question in DreamWorks Animation is, what is the name of the hippo who courts Gloria in Madagascar Escape to Africa?
I think Moto like.
I remember that scene too.
That is correct. 2 points.
Can we just give him all the points for that answer alone?
It is now a tie game. All right, your next question is, who voices the missing link in Monsters vs. Aliens?
Oh. Give me multiple choice. I know when I hear it.
All right, is it A, Kiefer Sutherland, B, Rainn Wilson, C, Will Arnett, or D, Seth Rogen?
C, Will Arnett.
That is correct for a point. All right, your next question is, which fairy tale character is the main antagonist of the film Shrek Forever After?
Shrek Forever After, Rumpelstiltskin.
That is correct for 2 points. And your penultimate question is, Ralph Fiennes provides the voice of what pharaoh in The Prince of Egypt?
Ramses.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in DreamWorks Animation is, what is the subtitle for the final film in the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy?
The Hidden World.
That is correct for another 2 points.
Nice.
Out of all the Dragons questions you could have asked, that was the one. God damn it.
Blame Caleb Coho, he wrote it.
But anyway, if my math is correct, after round 2, we have a score of Rizzi still in the lead with 18 points, but Boatman made a big comeback here. He is at 16 points, and Lord knows anything can happen as we move into the third round. That is the betting round.
Yes, and the betting round's going to work like this. We're going to give you guys a category. You're going to bet from either 0 to 2 points. If you get the question right, you'll gain a point. If you get the question wrong, you will lose those points, and we will go until someone is mathematically eliminated or someone hits 0. But hey, I think your guys' points are so high that you don't have to worry about that. All right, any questions? All right, Nico, you want to give them the first question?
Sure. Your first category, gentlemen, is Disney Animation.
How many points do you want to bet on the mouse? Will anyone bet the house on the mouse?
We shall see. Well, it's mathematically impossible to bet the house in this round.
All right, Boatman, what are you
If
betting?
your house is only worth 2 points, maybe.
All right, and Rizzi.
Yeah, I'm only betting 1.
All right.
All right, your question in this category of Disney Animation is, name one of the 2 hero mice in the movie The Rescuers.
Boatman, someone who won a full medal random Disney animation, beating people like Jen Kemp and Azaria Montenegro. So he should know The Rescuers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. We'll start with Boatman.
Bianca. The other one is Bernard.
That is correct. And Rizzi.
Yep, I put Bernard.
Awesome. All right, so the score right now is 19 to 18. It's a 1-point game as we get to our next category, which is scores and soundtracks. How many points do you want to bet on scores and soundtracks? This is coming out to be a very close game.
It's also a very fast one, which is crazy considering we've had 2 knockouts that were a little bit slower, I think.
Wait, that's what happens when people just sweep round 2s, you know. It goes really quick, you know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rizzi, how much are you betting?
Fuck, I gotta go 2.
It's going 2 with the lead. And Boatman.
I'm going to play it safe and go 0.
0. All right. Your question in scores and soundtracks is, who composed the score for Star Trek Nemesis?
This could really change the landscape of the game if Rizzi doesn't know this.
It changed it whether he does or doesn't, because it'll become either a 1-point game with Rizzi behind or a 3-point game with Rizzi in the lead.
Math.
Yep, what Caleb is very bad at. Caleb thinks the score is currently 20 to 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. And we're going to start with Rizzi.
Yeah, I put James Debney. I have no idea.
That is incorrect. And Boatman.
I'm glad I didn't bet. Jerry Goldsmith?
You would have gotten it right.
Oh, dang!
Wait, whoa, you gotta be fucking kidding me! Wow,
Jerry
okay.
Goldsmith.
I wish I would have bet, but I'm okay.
Boatman has taken the lead going into the third category.
Oh man, if I miss because of fucking Jared Gold, if I lose as a Jared Goldsmith, I'm gonna be pissed.
All right.
Keep it smart.
With the score of 17 to 18, your third category is 007. Bond. James Bond.
How much would you like to bet on the spy who kills people?
And no, you cannot bet a score of 007.
Just to be clear, 17-18?
Yes, score is you are in the lead, 17-8.
Okay.
All right, both of you other boards. We're going to start with Boatman.
About 1.
1. And Rizzi.
2.
Oh, this can get interesting.
All right. Your question in the category of James Bond is, what U.S. city does the movie A View to a Kill primarily take place in?
James Bond, a very British person stuck in an American city.
I
not
don't
a
know
hint,
how to
it's a new
banter off
question.
of that. I don't know how to banter off of that.
My favorite American city is London. Ontario. 5. 4.
That's
3,
North American, but okay.
2. 1. Markers down. And we'll start with Rizzi
San Francisco.
and Bowman.
San Francisco.
That is correct.
And we have a tie game.
Oh boy, this is really freaking interesting.
Yep. All right. Your penultimate category is in Rocky.
I'm going to stop so we don't get sued. Da, 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 da.
Oh, they don't pick up when you sing. Imagine all people who do covers. All right. All right. So we're going to start with Rizzi on points.
For Rocky, I put 2.
2. And Boatman.
I bet 1.
1. All right. Your question in Rocky is, what is the name of Rocky's dog in Rocky? Both very fast to the board. Rizzi, it just dawned on him.
This is getting really interesting.
This is very close for a 32 and a 1 seed.
Again, seeding is deceiving. Put
3.
that on a shirt and sell it.
1. Markers down. We'll start with Boatman.
Butt kiss.
And Rizzi.
Butt kiss.
That is correct.
Rizzi takes back the lead 21-20. And as we head into
final question.
And this is for all the marbles.
Butt kiss.
Bet smart here, Rizzi. Bet smart.
Your final category, gentlemen, is fandom quotes.
How much do they want to bet on quotes? This can decide the game. I'm going to give you a 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. And we're going to start with Rizzi.
1.
1. All right. And Boatman.
1.
All right. So we're in a scenario where Rizzi must miss and Boatman must hit if Boatman wants to win. If both miss, Rizzi wins. Or if both hit, Rizzi wins.
And your final question. What Jurassic Park character says the following line? Yeah, but John, if the Pirates of the Caribbean breaks down, the pirates don't eat the tourists.
Dang it. Good job, Rizzi.
And we are looking for the full name of the character.
1 thanks to butt kiss. That's all I'm saying.
Both look ready. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Boatman.
Dr. Ian Malcolm.
And Rizzi.
The great Ian Malcolm.
And your winner,
Good job.
advancing to the next round, the movie nerd, Dominic Rizzi.
That was, I think, what you can say, an excellent match. I think Boatman wishes he would have bet 2 on that. And then we'll be going into sudden death. But that was a great match. Boatman showed that he is currently an 0-2 player, but like the best 0-2 player. He literally went against a guy who was 5-1 and took him to the last question, lost by a point. So Boatman, you can't hang your head down low, and there's a reason why Mischief manages the #1 seed in the team tournament.
Yeah, it just feels like Boatman, like he is a good player where the numbers just don't back it up. But respect by both competitors. This is definitely one of the best matches of the tournament so far.
Yeah, we've had knockouts, we've had sudden death, and we've gone to the last question a few times. So this was great. Nico, I'll allow you to do the post-match interviews.
Absolutely, absolutely. Getting to the post-match interviews, I am here with your winner for this match, the movie nerd, Dominic Rizzi, and his manager, Caleb Coho. How are you feeling after this win, man? It was a tight race, but you pulled it out.
Well, let me just say that after a rather long stay in the hospital after college graduation, almost killed me. I needed this. I really needed this. Lil Bo, no disrespect to you. You played an absolutely magnificent game. That was like the tightest, fastest game that I've played in a very long time, and that's why I keep coming back to these fan leagues. These fan leagues keep me on my toes in terms of my movie trivia knowledge. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with this match.
Yeah, Rizzi came in. He did what he does best. He destroys. Rizzi's a wrecking ball, and no one can stop him. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who he faces next round. Rizzi's going to beat them. It's going to be Rizzi going for Robert and taking that belt off Robert.
Funny you mention who he could be playing next, because there are two people you could potentially play in your next match. One of them is the other half of Mischief Managed, Thomas Scully. The other potential opponent, my least favorite person in the community, and I don't make it confidential when I say that, Henry Sanchez.
Hey, Henry. It'd be good to kick Henry's ass again if I face him. And Tom Scully? Who? I've never heard of that guy.
Look, Scully's got chops. I won't take anything away from him. But the thing with Scully is he's really good at the core geek, but he does not know the fringe like Rizzi does. That's why he has to rely on Boatman to help him out in round 2 when the wheel says, sorry, no geek categories for you. That's why Mischief Managed is about to get destroyed in round 1, round 2, whatever they are in the tournament. But with Rizzi, it does not matter. Henry's a chump. He's going to lose to Scully anyway. Rizzi will take them both out. This is a ridiculous question. It does not matter. Our goal is that title. Our goal is to knock Robert out. And our goal is to take that belt away from Cody's smug-ass face. So,
I think I can agree with everyone in this room when I say, yes, Henry is a chump. But that is the words of your winner and his manager as we move on to our unfortunate second-place finisher for this match. Caleb, Little Boatman. Again, man, the numbers just don't match the kind of performances that you put on as a singles competitor, especially in this particular league. You know your stuff, and it just... things don't seem to work out your way at the very end.
I need to bet more. Why can't I get in? I went 5 for 5 in round 3. Didn't miss a single question in round 2. I just need to bet more. I need to be more confident in myself. I was nervous going into this match. I thought I was going to lose, but I said in my promo interview, I wanted to go take Rizzi to the distance. And I think I did that, so I'm proud of myself here. So, I don't think I have anything to be disappointed in myself about, just not betting enough too.
Well, now that you're unfortunately out of the singles tournament, your teammate can still potentially pick up your slack in the singles tournament, hopefully beating Henry Sanchez and then taking on Dom Rizzi in the next round of the tournament. But you and Scully also have a match in the upcoming teams tournament, and you'll be facing the newer version of Dedicated to Art, Christopher Doman, and myself.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I'm excited to see how that turns out. I think Scully's there to help me bet more, so that's nice. So we're not going to have this problem where I don't bet enough, and then because I'm always scared of losing points when I bet them. And I shouldn't do that, but that's what happens. But, Scully's a great competitor. I think he's going to beat Henry, and I think he's going to give Dom a run for his money. We'll see how that actually goes. I'm going to be training him in the fringe categories co-host, so maybe just keep an eye out for him because you never know. But, yeah, Mischief Managed is still in the tourney, and that's really, all I care about. And then, I've got Warzone stuff going on where hopefully I can make a run for the title over there.
Well, as one of your opponents in the team's tournament, I wish you the best of luck, and I will just say that I feel like Chris and I can manage your mischief.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
And those have been the post-match interviews as I head back to the desk with myself and Kane McMillan.
All right, and those were some interesting promos. Caleb being cocky as usual, even though his golden child just barely scraped by. So, both the fellowship members got knockouts. So maybe you should calm down, Caleb. You got a big ego. But this was a great match. This was honestly phenomenal. I think Boatman literally showed up to play arguably the best non-champion in the tournament, and he showed up, and depending on how his bets could have gone, he could have won the entire thing. So Boatman 0-2, but like the scariest 0-2, could probably beat some people who are going to the next round in this tournament. And it just sucks, the matchups that happen. And this match was great. It was phenomenal.
I don't disagree with you in regards to that. There definitely are some people who have managed to make it to the next round that Boatman could beat. Again, it's just he has the Scott Mance early schmodown curse of just math not being on his side at times, but he has the skill, he has the knowledge. It just comes down to the bets. And I think once he gets more confidence in himself enough to make those bigger bets, the record will start to justify his performances.
That is a very solid point. But this Ivan King, that has been Nico Suave Rigoldi. That has been Dominic Rizzi going on to the Sweet 16. That's Caleb Boatman, and then Caleb Coe or somewhere. But yeah, so this has been Phantom Fights, and we'll see you guys next time.